Squid Game dropped in 2021 and instantly became a global phenomenon. People couldn't stop talking about it, and like anything that explodes in popularity, the ripoffs came fast. Some tried to recreate the magic, others just kind of made whatever they could with $17 in a dream. With the upcoming third and final season quickly approaching, I decided to dive into some of the wildest Squid Game ripoffs I could find. What's up, I'm Sippin, and before we get into it, I do have to preface that, for the most part, I'm not hating. Yeah, there are some that are literally just trying to milk the craze for everything that it's worth, but some also, at least they try. I'll never downplay the effort it takes to make a film, especially when it comes to independent artists working with a small budget. But stay tuned, as one of these ripoffs, it's actually insane, with the lengths it's willing to go to be similar. Without further ado, let's start off with probably the most popular of the bunch, Octogames. Released on October the 7th, 2022, Octogames quickly jumped on the bandwagon of kid games turned deadly. But as you might have guessed, with a smaller budget. Yeah, somehow they couldn't compete with the $68.6 million budget for Season 2 alone. So, what is Octogames? Well, it's a low-budget indie film that asks, what if you take Squid Game, but make it YouTube? In this movie, contestants compete in a series of deadly children's games to win control of a YouTube channel. Yep, a whole channel! But not just any channel, no. The prize is becoming the new Jax Pro, a YouTube channel with 100 million followers.
The winner is gonna win all of my social media accounts.
So basically like Mr. Beast. Unlike another entry in this video, the Octogames start quick, and I mean quick. The movie legitimately opens up to the players already signing up and joining the games. It's crazy, dude.
Oh, they're just gonna get right into it.
That was quick.
Oh, wow.
The film follows a group of wannabe YouTubers as they team up and fight each other in order to win that channel. Like, come on, dude. Wannabe YouTubers? Like, just get a job, dude. I can't hate though, they tried. And the stereotypical YouTuber intro was amazing every single time.
What's up, guys?
Let's go, what's up,
What's
guys?
up, guys?
What's up, guys?
He's gonna do it every time.
That's me though. What do you think, Naoki?
What's up, guys? We are reviewing Octogames really quick, and the first thing that comes to mind is the way they start this video. Every time this main character shows up behind Octogames, he always starts his intro as, you know, the corny little, hey guys, it's me, your boy, whatever, all that stuff, right? They play into it. They are self-aware about it, so I can't lie, that was entertaining. They kind of played into it too much, but again, it's a parody. At the end of the day, that was fun. Next one, the actual games. They got into the games extremely fast. There is no time wasted. As soon as the movie started, like 5 minutes after, they're like, boom, let's go to the games. Boom, boom, boom. One person is unalived, all that stuff. Next, we get to the main, like, 8 characters, or whatever we call it, and that's the main, like, cast that we follow, right? Then there was this, like, weird, like, side plot of a relationship going on.
How long have they been there? Her, like, wound is healed up.
I don't know.
What kind of band-aid were they using?
Where, you know, they're trying to buy other people on the other side, all that stuff. Yes, that happened on the original Squid Game, so I see where, you know, the inspiration came from. It was just awkward because, I don't know if you care about spoilers, but the age dynamic was extremely large, obviously, and I know they were trying to play into it, but I wish they kind of just, like, not took it so seriously. They just played into it, took themselves a little more self-aware, and this would have been way more entertaining if that was the case. But other than that, slightly better than the other one, Quid Games, because this just felt awkward, and you could tell there's a slightly bigger budget. So hey, you know what, props to you guys. Y'all actually, you know, worked with whatever you were given or whatever you had, so I respect it. At the end of the day, it's a parody movie. It's something that, you know, 8, 9, 10 people want to, like, just try it for fun, and it works. You know, I can't be too harsh on it. At the end of the day, it is a parody. They try the best.
You bring up some solid points. But what about our next movie? Is it solid? Before we continue, if you're enjoying the video, please feel free to hit that like button and subscribe, as it will make my day. But let me stop rambling and let's get right back into it. Quid Games. The legendary Quid Games. The movie that literally uses the same style of text as Squid Game. And now that I think about it, the name is similar as well. In all seriousness, this has to be one of the most insane copies I've ever seen, but minus the budget. Well, maybe they did have a budget and it all just kind of went to the poster, which unironically is kind of dope. Quid Games is a short movie, but long short film sitting at 1 hour and 15 minutes. That genuinely takes a third of its entire runtime to set up the actual games. Again, I don't want to sound mean, because yes, they really tried and put the work in, and I'm sure they had a good time too, but man, this one's a rough watch. Yeah. Holy ADR. There's a whole romantic side plot that makes no sense and feels so out of place in this movie, which my bud Naoki doesn't seem to be a huge fan of.
Bro, chop.
Could you have something in mind?
Please.
But something we were both a huge fan of was the frontman and his guards. So their version wasn't wearing the classic like pink outfits or even the mask with a shape on it, but they were just amazing. In particular, the left guard. Look at him posted up on the left.
Thank you for accepting.
Bro legitimately was my favorite character in the whole movie, simply because of his mannerisms. That guy on the left, he's my favorite character.
He is.
That being said, this was personally the worst of the two movies. Neither were perfect by no means, but this one just couldn't hold me for any amount of time. Quid Games wanted to have like some deep plot by adding in romances and a bullying element, but having such a short runtime doesn't allow much room for either, especially when it needs to also focus on the actual games. It honestly seemed like the movie was a way to jump scare the unemployed.
At the high school, there's a real shortage of substitute teachers.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That might just be me though. Naoki, what's your thoughts?
So my thoughts on Quid Games really quick, right? This show, yes, it's a parody, so I'm not gonna critique it that harshly. But one of the games, Hopscotch, that wasn't exactly hopscotch. There were like different squares you had to like jump in and out of from. If you went outside the line, you'd be unlived, whatever you want to say it. I know I can't say that word on YouTube, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to say that.
Also, this is not hopscotch.
This is not hopscotch at all. The actual like journey we took to get to the actual game show part is really long. They didn't have to take 30 minutes to the actual intro. So that was kind of crazy. The fact that we had the whole like school scene and then some weird relationship drama going on. A lot of weird different subplots that we're trying to like unpack in like 30 minutes before the actual game started and then the main competition started. So that's all.
Thanks for that, dog. Also, if you haven't yet, be sure to check out Naoki TV and drop him a follow. Bro puts out bangers. Up next, we might have a banger. Or maybe not. 6 Legs 456 survival game. Our final entry for today isn't a movie or even a TV show, but a video game. The one and only 6 Legs 456 survival game. Whoa, get that out of your head. It's not on consoles and it's not on Steam. I already checked. Developed by the critically acclaimed team called Dod Amen, 6 Legs boasts a solid 3 stars out of 5, with 29 reviews on the App Store. Let's take a look at some of these, shall we? Whoa, wait a minute. That can't be right. These pictures paint nothing more than pure cinema. But shall we take a look for ourselves? The game, as you can see from my footage, is pure enjoyment and creativity at its finest. Okay, let me stop. It's doo-doo.
Let it out.
You may be asking yourself, why am I seemingly going so hard on this game? Well, truth be told, it's, well, because of how much of a straight up cash grab it is. The game, if you want to call it that, has you spending more time watching ads than actually playing the game. And I feel your pain, Aaron. After you do literally everything in the game, you get hit with an ad. I was playing the minigame 6 Leg, which is, you know, the whole team going around the track game from season 2. And after every minigame, I would have to sit through an ad. Not every other one, but literally every one. Creating my username, boom, ad. Choosing my avatar, guess what? Ad. It can't be worse than that though, right? Oh, nope. Even while loading up the game, it gave me an ad. Who knows? Maybe the true draw of this game lies in the other minigames. I mean, they did copy other games such as Red Light, Green Light, Mingle, Candy, and... wait, Balloon Break? Oh, that's this game's version of the Glass Pane Challenge.
You can't keep getting away with it! You can't keep getting away with it!
As you can see, it barely works. I even jumped on the wrong balloon and I was just okay.
What? Oh, hell
maybe I should play Red Light, Green Light. I mean, that is the show's most iconic game, so it has to work, right?
This is a load of barnacles.
Checks out. This game is just a bad cash grab trying to milk the image of the show. Nothing more, nothing less. These are just a few of the many ripoffs that pull from the show's Squid Game. Now, I didn't bring this up earlier, but there are people who say Squid Game itself might actually be a ripoff, specifically of a 2014 Japanese film called As the Gods Will. Similar setup, creepy doll, deadly kids games. I mean, the overlap is kind of wild. But do I actually think it's a total ripoff? Well, not necessarily, but the resemblance is enough to raise an eyebrow. But either way, what do you think of these ripoffs? Do you enjoy some, and is there any that are just overly blatant? Let me know your thoughts and more down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, then consider watching my video on Attack on Titan, the world's greatest anime. Thank you for your time, stay chill, and I will see you next time.